Hey ladies and gents, welcome back to another eFootball 2023 video. Today we're doing a player review on Rafael Leão. So he's one of the player of the weeks that I collected. I'm just going to let you guys know how he feels, how he plays, and I'm just going to be focusing purely on him rather than the rest of the team and see the kind of impact he has. Now I'm going to play him on the left hand side first, and then I'm going to move him to maybe a centre forward position just to see how well he performs in both positions, and I will also try him in the left wing forward position as well. That's basically what we're going to do. Just going to take a quick look at his stats. Now he is on form, so he's going to have a slight boost to his stats here. He's going to feel pretty good in this match hopefully, and he is an A-rated player right now, so he is going to get the benefit of the increased form or increased chance of having a decent form. If we just look at Leao's player skills, the main ones for me are scissor feint and double touch in terms of the skills. Soul control is great for finesse dribbling. Rising shot is sort of nice to have. Heel trick is actually quite useful for reverse back heels or any sort of back heel to another player. Just helps increase that accuracy. And obviously if you want to use him as a sub, super sub is going to boost his stats as he comes off the bench. So it's just a bit of a shame he hasn't got one touch pass or through passing. He's basically going to be a very, very quick player. You're going to look to try and get him behind the defence. So here we are, taking on Liverpool. Considering he's got high balance and physical contact stats, it is easy for players to muscle him off the ball. So try to avoid going side by side, shoulder to shoulder with defenders, because you will find he loses the ball relatively easily. He has got some nice passing though. Outside of the foot pass here to Modric, which we'll see once more. It's a nice first touch just to set up the pass. And then outside of the foot into Modric, opening up the play. He doesn't seem to have the best weak foot either, as you're going to see in two occasions, and this being one of them. This is a low driven cross into the box. Seemed pretty slow to me. So perhaps try to come into a stronger foot if you are going to try and deliver an end product. And one of the skills that he does seem to not really favour is the in-out skill that you're seeing there. Seems a little bit slow, cumbersome, and easy for the defenders to deal with. Here, plays a nice little ball around the corner to Verratti, picks it up, but again, the slightest touch and he's quick to go to ground. So, didn't really do too much in the first half. Struggled in the second half, but these two nice little touches, playing the ball back into Modric, was nice to see. And he picks up the ball here. First time pass into Foden. Runs off the ball. Trent's back there to cover, but Mbappe picks it up. And then he looks for a 1-2. He plays a lovely ball back into Mbappe. And Mbappe should be winning the match right there.
Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 18.
Good pressure from the front here. And the goalkeeper gives it straight to Leão. Good jump. One thing we'll touch on in a bit. Looks for the return ball. And here he should be using a stronger foot. He uses his weak foot, which is strange because he's got almost never for using his weaker foot, which is his left foot. That was quite surprising to me. Just trying to bend it around the goalkeeper. But he plays a lovely ball here. Looks for the 1-2, and this time he does curl it with the right foot. But too much power, and it hits the bar. So that's what he's going to be really good at. Getting in behind, spinning in behind the defence. And that's where his strength lies. But here, a good quick counter attack again. Little double touch, ball through to Mbappe. So he can beat a player with that double touch. He has got the player skill, double touch, as we mentioned earlier. Sancho picking up the ball on this right hand side into Modric, and this is where he gets his first goal. Lovely little 1-2 with Mbappe here. Just watch Mbappe's little Rabona. I didn't notice it at first, but I saw it on the replay. Just watch this. Remember earlier that I mentioned he had soul control? Well, that's what you're seeing right here. He can operate in tight spaces relatively easily, as he picks up the ball and then pick a pass out.
Added time.
Again, Leão jumps really well here. He has got some good jumping ability to intercept that goal kick. And just watch this, the fake pass into the double touch of the sprint to try and drive through, but the recovery times are ridiculous, and I don't know how that wasn't a foul. The referees in this game are atrocious. But I have then decided to move him further forward and try him in the left wing forward position to see if I can get any more out of him, if he's better suited to being in advanced areas of the pitch. Here he is picking up the ball, but again, once again, getting touched and just falling to the floor relatively easily. And drive the ball out here. That's a beautiful first touch, just to take it into his path, and that helps me switch from flank to flank before returning the ball back to him. This time, once again, I tried the in out or the flip flap, whatever you want to call it, but the Marseille turned that. Beautifully done and executed. That is a skill move that I would recommend using with him, because that was just beautifully done. And this is a beautifully worked goal, to be fair. Sort of lose the ball, but we win it back. And watch this. This is all Leão right now. Little double touch, little drag back, the finesse shot saved, and it falls to Mbappe, who just taps it in. So really good from Leão there. Just going to watch that again, making it 3-0 to Barcelona. But look at this, little double touch, the drag back, the finesse shot, and then powered in by Mbappe. Now Leao's only got 72 for passing, but I've actually produced some pretty good passes. Mbappe challenges for a header, which he loses, but look at this. Lovely little through ball back into Mbappe from Leão. Now just look at this. For off-balance shooting. Watch this. Lovely little bit of skill. But he's not even facing towards goal. He's not even 90 degrees away from facing goal. He's literally facing almost 180 degrees from goal, and he's able to just put it into the corner of the net, and rightfully picks up man of the match after Barcelona overcome Fulham with a 4-0 victory. With 7.5 rating, not too bad at all. Now in the final match, I wanted to see how he'd fare in a 3-5-2 system alongside Mbappe as a striker. So up against Leeds United. His off-balance passing isn't the greatest, as you saw that. It's quite a slow pass. But he picks up the ball here. Makes a run. Carries his run on. Receives the ball from Mbappe and puts it into the corner of the net. 1-0 to Barcelona after just 16 minutes as a striker. And with Leão having plenty of pace, it allows him to close down the ball pretty quickly. My front line is already pretty quick with Sancho and Mbappe pressing here. But Leão steals in, gets the ball, and it's a beautiful little chip finish over the goalkeeper. It's a real advantage of having that pace with and without the ball. He's super quick with it and without it, as we're going to see in a bit. Remember earlier how I said it is easy to push Leão off the ball? I mean, it does apply to every player, to be honest, because of the way the new defending mechanics are right now. But here I'm using the shielding button, and the player just comes through the back of me and knocks him off relatively easily. Here he picks up the ball. Off the balance passing, was a little bit bobbly, but he receives the ball back. Little double touch, and it's a good block from the defender to stop him getting his hat-trick in the first half. The passing off balance, you can see there, it's just a little bit bobbly for my liking, so just make sure he's got full control and is passing in the direction that he's facing. I absolutely love this clip because it shows that he can operate in tight spaces when surrounded by defenders, as you're seeing here. Little layoff into Thiago, but then he picks up the ball again from Mbappe, plays it back to Mbappe, receives it back, but then if you go away from the defenders, you can burst through that defence with his additional pace. He should be scoring there, to be honest. Should have opted for a chip finish maybe. As for his jumping, we mentioned it earlier from sort of a defensive point of view, but look at this. He's got a good leap on him, but he just can't quite finish. His heading isn't the best, but he has got good jumping in order to get to these balls in the first place. So he may score the odd header, but just don't rely on that as a source of goals if I were you. I found that by the 80th minute, he pretty much had enough. He was absolutely out on his legs and tired and ready to be subbed. I'm going to give Leão an 8 out of 10. I just found like he's easy to muscle off the ball, so you got to make sure you avoid those physical connections with your opponent. In and out skill is like kind of slow to perform, so don't use the flip flap. Not great at heading the ball, and he has pretty poor off balance passing. He's got a decent first touch though, good off balance shooting, and he's real fast with and without the ball, meaning defenders are going to struggle to keep up with him. He's got good end product finishing, a decent leap, and I played him in a number of positions or a variety of positions, and I feel he's better suited to the left wing forward and centre forward positions than the left midfield position in my opinion. It just allows him to do more damage with his pace as he looks to get in behind the defence. I am able to actually sign another player now. If you want me to, I'm going to sign this player anyway, but if you'd like me to, I can then go ahead and give you a review on this player here, whoever it may be. I'm hoping it's not Joe Hart. La Liga? 5 stars is going to be too many, isn't it? Too many? No? Oh! Koundé! Yes! If you see my player pack review, you know how good and how highly I think of this guy. Oh, that is magnificent. I really needed another defender, to be honest. Wasn't too happy with the sort of setup of those back three. But this guy offers me pace, really good defensive awareness, defensive engagement, low pass, lofted pass, like he's a ball playing defender as well. So you can play at centre back. He's, you know, he is quite small at 178 centimeters, but look at that jumping. He's got 94 jumping. So that means he's going to be able to, along with the aerial superiority, he's going to be able to out jump most strikers. And he's got blocker, interception, man marking. And if you do play him at right back, you've got that pinpoint crossing ability as well. So I'm going to be trying him at centre back and right back. If you guys want to see the player review, if you do, let me know down in the comments, and I'll be happy to get that out for you guys. Thanks for watching this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.